Okay, well, I had the idea of creating a series of training episodes that dealt with the common problems that almost everybody has with their own dog. And so I decided to get a slightly older dog that needed training and help. This little dog right here, which we've just named her Belle, which is short for Belle the Ball, she doesn't know, I don't even know if she had a name. She was abandoned, she was sick. A kindly veterinarian has brought her back to life, and so we don't think she was abused, but she was abandoned, and she really doesn't know anything as far as commands. She doesn't come when she's called. If you try to catch her, she runs off, etc. So, but in a way, she represents many of the dogs that many people in America have. It's not just that she's rescued from what probably would have been euthanasia or rehoming in some way that may not have worked out very well for her. But she represents literally millions of dogs in America. People struggle so hard with trying to teach their dogs things, but they don't seem to know exactly how to do that. Sometimes they're sent off to professionals. Professionals might make some headway, but then when they come back home, they're not able to be consistent. People many times are not able to be consistent with the information they do have. So some people want to have a hunting dog, so they buy a little Labrador or a Golden Retriever or something, but they still have to have the basic family skills. They have to come when they're called, they have to sit, they have to not dig in the garden, they can't bark incessantly. The most important thing they have to do is come when they're called, because that can save their life. So what we're going to do with this little dog is go through many of those things that you wish your dog did. And there will be many episodes for you, and they're going to be designed for you to do it yourself, so you don't have to send your dog off for training to an obedience school or to some place other than your own home. So Belle is going to be the sort of representative dog. People want to have the choice of what to do with their dog. Oh, I want to have a dog I can go jogging with. Oh, I'd like to have a therapy dog because I want to go into hospitals and children's homes and places where the dog I have can make a difference in somebody else's life. Or they say, I want a great hunting dog. Oh, I want a great obedience dog. I want to go into agility. And there's so many things that people would like to do with their dog. Almost anything that you decide to do with your dog requires the same basic fundamental skills, which is coming when they're called, sitting, understanding what not to do with a negative comment like, quit that. Don't bark, don't dig in the garden, don't steal stuff off the counter, quit eating I mean, how many stories have I heard about dogs taking a turkey off the counter and having people come in, oh, there's the turkey, Christmas turkey on the floor. There's so many things like that, so many reasons that people, in many cases, have to give up their dog. They love their little dog, but the dog is too big of a disruption to their family. That's why there's over 400,000 dogs euthanized every year. I'd like to do my part in trying to prevent some of that. So Belle is going to learn these basic skills, and you can follow along and take your dog, whether it's a puppy or if maybe it's a 5 or 6 year old that you're frustrated with because you can't get it to behave itself when guests come or in your house, etc., or when you walk down the street. So if you follow along, this dog is going to be sort of an example of how you can deal with those things by yourself in a sequence that you can do by yourself. The first thing you're going to have to master is how to develop trust, one thing, and how to become a leader. So many people are pals with their dog. They love feeding it treats. Many times they create these overweight dogs that are so affectionate and loving, but they have never learned that who's the master and who is a member of the pack. This dog is going to be a best pal, but I'm going to be the leader. She is not. I'm going to decide what we do. She is not. And in the end, she's going to have respect for me. She's going to trust me. She's going to be able to count on me. And I'm going to be able to trust her and count on her because we'll have this mutual trust. So the first thing we're going to start to develop is for her to understand that she can have what she wants if she does what I want. This is a huge topic. Everybody can master it. And when your dog starts to trust you and realize that you actually are the reward, you'll have the dog you've been dreaming of and hoping you would have. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber.